E aí, pessoal, beleza? Bora continuar então essa gameplay. Vamos fazer praticamente quase chegamos no final, né? Então vamos lá, quase chegamos no final. Tem aí o Dragonborn e no final das contas ele como é minha personagem feminina, ela virou imperatriz, né? Ela que virou imperatriz, no caso. Aí não sei, acho que a Rigmor. Aí vamos ver o desenrolar da história, como que vai ser. Que a Rigmor também tinha que ter o lugar, né? Vamos ver como é que vai ser isso aí. Então vamos lá. Esperar carregar um pouco aqui. Ah tá, vamos lá. Então.
Rigmor! Mom!
Ingol informed us of Lerwin's defeat.
Aí que
There's
bom.
to be some confusion regarding the outcome.
Tem tecla errada aqui.
Yeah. Ah, yes. The war.
We went to parley at the Emperor's request. The Emperor, attacked
O
Dragonborn.
Imperador atacou o Dragonborn, foi o que nós vimos
By the
no
gods, what happened?
capítulo anterior.
I think it's plainly obvious. I take it things didn't end well for him.
Dragonborn is now the Empress of Cyrodil and the Empire.
Ah, é isso aí. Minha personagem agora ela é a Imperatriz de Cyrodil e de Tanriel. Então,
Your most imperial royal majesty.
There will be a coronation after the interim phase, so Blackwell can make the necessary arrangements for the coronation. Come on, let's all sit down.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, as this has come as a bit of a shock.
You got that right.
Indeed. But what about you, my lady?
I am the new High Queen of Cyrodiil. Seems there was something in that prophecy after all, Frithov. Bruma is to become a royal city, so nothing would need change here, apart from my name.
e a Rigmor ela é a rainha.
Change your name, child? What do you mean?
Blackwell wants me to change my name to Rigmor
Tá certo.
before the coronation.
Então tá certo.
Might I make one small suggestion? As
Ai,
you know,
ai.
Carice and myself have always worked tirelessly to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold.
Mas ficou bem trabalhado, cara, do mesmo jeito, tá? Ainda ficou bem trabalhado, mesmo que
Morgan, as you know, was the first child of Titusmead the You could
a
respect
diferença
the
de
memory of
gênero que eu
that
tava
by
mencionando, mesmo assim,
the name
ainda
of
ficou bem trabalhado.
Rigmor Morgan Mead.
Esse pessoal
It
pensou em
has a
tudo.
nice ring to it, don't you?
Aí,
Don't you think?
Thanks, Sam. You know, I really like that.
But what I don't understand is, how is all of this going to work out? If Rigmor is the High Queen of Cyrodiil, then Your Majesty must not only be the Empress, but also the High Queen.
What of the prophecy, my child? Are you?
Mom, we need to talk.
Rigmor? What is it? Is there something wrong?
In private.
What happened, Your Majesty? And what about Morag?
ela vai conversar em particular, tá? Tá certo. Então tá, derrotamos o Morag Sítios.
And my mistress? My word.
The Dragonborn and Boethia versus Molag Bal and his minions. Who would ever conceive of such an epic event? What then, Majesty? I take it you went straight after Leowen?
Pô, não caramba, né? Pra ficar sentado.
But you mentioned the foul wall. I know of him. Of course, I haven't been back to the Isles for many years, but the family is well known. Lalandril, I think. Yes, that's where his family hail from. Very well respected.
What about the red diamond? Did you pick it up? Jonte was telling us about... Oh.
Ah, yes. Apparently the destruction of the Bridge of Sighs would ultimately cause it to collapse in upon itself. Didn't Sefri tell you that would occur if the soul gem reached its zenith? If the soul gem were allowed to reach its zenith, destroying itself, it would indeed have caused a rift. But also, it would have left behind a black diamond. If it had, an amulet of kings made of it would have been able to reverse the sacrifice of Martin's septim, not only allowing Daedra to pass into the mortal world along with Cold Harbor, but also to banish the gods. Thankfully, you destroyed it in time, but instead of leaving a black diamond, it would have left a red diamond in its place. An amulet of kings made with a red diamond? We're not entirely sure.
Only the chosen one could
Diamante
wear it.
vermelho,
Whether
diamante
the diamond was
negro.
black or red makes no difference.
Isso foi na
But we can
batalha de
assume
Malagbal
it
ver
could be
com a
used to relight the dragon fires,
Boete, né?
and it could result in many outcomes.
Vamos ver como vai ser aqui.
Banish both the divines and Daedra for meddling in the affairs of mortals completely. Possibly it could equalize the influence of them, but at a reduced amount, strengthening the sacrifice of Martin's septim. It would, of course, be useless without the fulfillment of the prophecy. And we talked about that before, Majesty. By the gods! Majesty!
But that's impossible. You're a woman. How?
I knew it! There is nothing the gods cannot do if they so wish it.
Of course, that would put everything in order and make things right.
No one need know Lady Rigmor is pregnant before the wedding. We keep this to ourselves. Majesty, does Lady Rigmor know what fate awaits her?
Dragonborn, I'm going to the cathedral to gather my thoughts for a little while.
Acho que...
Okay.
Poor girl. So, Master Freofoth, what fate awaits her? Please do share.
Senhor cantor.
Eles ainda estão discutindo.
Canta comigo, amor.
Ai, amor, eu não sei fazer.
Well, no wonder the poor girl needs to find solace.
What? How? Of course. Forgive me. It must be a trying time for both of you.
Majesty, let us hope the gods keep their word for all our sakes. And in the meantime, I'll send that ruffian, that scoundrel, that rapscallion Jimmy Tenfingers to search Nagasel for the diamond. It should still be there, unless... Unless, of course, someone else knew in advance what would occur. But for the present, perhaps it would be best to speak to Sigrun to alleviate any concerns about the future she might have.
É sobre um resquício, viu? Da luta do Malakbal e a Moed. Sobre um resquício de um cristal que pode afetar aí o futuro mais pra frente, parece. Interessante aí, capaz. Tem que vir aqui agora falar com a Simone.
Come, Dragonborn. Is there something wrong? What is it?
I'll leave you both alone and wait outside in the hallway.
Please take a seat. Something the matter? What is it? Now, what is it, Dragonborn? Please continue. I've noticed how Rigmor looks at you, follows you around like a lost little puppy. I have only ever wanted the best for her, and because of you, we can all live normal, happy lives. Don't be afraid to ask. You are, and always will be, part of our family. Of course, you both have my blessing. This is so exciting. Have you both decided where you'll get married? I know of a small chapel. That's so lovely. We can hold the banquet and celebrations afterward here at the castle. It's such a pity Ragnar isn't here to give her away. He would be so very proud of you both.
É.
Don't worry, leave that to me. Now go. Make sure you choose the right dress. The best place is at the Imperial City. She will also need a veil and tiara.
Vestido, o véu
Pleased
e
to be your
tiara.
man of honor.
Please don't invite that obnoxious elf. Then go, with my blessing, and prepare for the big day. Farewell, Dragonborn.
Esse armário. Ai, ai. Como assim, cara? Você tava olhando.
Well met.
Majesty, is there anything I can do to help? Well met. Please, let me help. I know exactly the dress she would want to wear at the ceremony. I have to travel to the Imperial City to speak to Blackwell and to pick up some items for my father. Lady Rigmor has appointed me her lady-in-waiting once she moves to the palace. I need to arrange my new quarters. I could pick up the dress. That would save you time. Do you have a ring in mind? Know about the child? Yes, they talked about it. I think Lady Sigurd's fears for her and the child would now have been made a lot less stressful. Now you have honoured her with her blessing. Lady Sigurd might not show it, but with all that's happened lately, it has taken its toll on her. I will. Did Rigmor tell you she was going to try and find solace at the cathedral? How about you, Majesty? Are you coping all right with all that's happened recently? My apologies. I didn't mean to offend. Majesty.
É, no caso. É aqui. Vou salvar aqui.
A natureza é selvagem, não equilibrada.
Tudo é muito bem elaborado, porque tem a parte do casamento, tem a preparação, tudo muito bem elaborado. Bacana mesmo. A catedral que eu saiba é aqui. tá ali.
Hey, Dragonborn. What took you so long? I was just thinking about, how we ended up here. It's strange. Because all that we just went through, it just seems like... I don't know, a long time ago. I came here because it might help stop the thoughts in my head. I'm just racing around and around. But it just keeps going on, and I'm like all this noise. And it won't stop, Dragonborn. It won't stop. It's not like you haven't probably got the same thing happening to you too, right? And here I am, going on as if I'm the only one in the world with some kind of divine burden. I came here because I thought if I prayed, if I asked for mercy, then maybe the gods might let me live. Yeah, I know. Dragonborn, I don't want to die. Okay. Well, shall we ask them? I mean, we're all here, right? Hey! Yes, you! Gods! Here I am, your chosen queen. Rigmor Morganmead, High Queen of Cyrodil. Here I am, right here, so don't be shy. I dare you to show your faces here. What are you afraid of? Why won't you show yourselves? Haven't you taken enough? My childhood, my future, and now you want to take my life? I want to live. I won't let you take my baby. I won't let you mess up her life like you did mine. She never asked for any of this. Come on! Come on, you cowards! Where are you hiding? Are you afraid of me?
Isso.
I only wanted to live a normal life. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Ô, Jesus. Nossa. E agora?
Yes.
Ah, ela tá conversando.
I'm sorry. What? I understand. I can. But I'm scared. Yes. I understand. think I already knew that. I'll try. I will. I promise. It's all right, Dragonborn. Everything is going to be all right.
Yeah, well, I will need time to choose a dress.
Faz uma coisa, vou ver se tem como fazer uma coisa casual. Não vai ser.
Are you kidding? Dragonborn, it has to be perfect. Duh. Oh, I am so looking forward to the ring.
Então vamos lá, né?
You do have an idea for the ring, right? Have you heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi Hanesh? ¿Qué? Dragonborn. Don't tell me you haven't heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi Hanesh. This is going to be the best wedding ever. I am so excited. You know I love you more than anything, right?
So, who's going to be your second? You know, weddings and ceremonies usually require either a best man or woman or person of honor, that sort of thing.
Well, you do know that now that you've proposed, we can't see each other, right? Until the wedding day. Nuh-uh. None of that. I have a lot of organizing to do. Well, actually, you have a lot of organizing to do. When you have everything ready and arranged, send your best man to talk to Carice. Bye!
Ah, caraca, cara. Então. se tem mais alguma coisa aqui pra fazer. Não.
Majesty, we have been looking everywhere for you. Court Advisor Malison and I have been trying to locate Jimmy Tenfingers, but he is nowhere to be found. We would send Captain Grimbold, but he's feeling under the weather. To Nagasel, the diamond?
Diamante. Estou querendo diamante.
Majesty, it seems we have found ourselves in the most unfortunate situation. We can't seem to locate that Skyrim. Jimmy.
Jimmy Tenfingers.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Freofoff. Yes, him. Anywhere, really. We thought you might have an idea of how to proceed.
Yeah, come on.
Calma aí, os dois estão aqui e a Ceres. A Ceres foi fazer os bagulho dela. Cara.
Majesty, we could not allow it. You are far too important a person to risk yourself where bottom crawlers may be lurking. Speaking of which, we could send Sefri. He enjoys traveling to far-flung, desolate corners of Tamriel, rubbing shoulders with scurrilous vermin. And he's been there before as well, so he knows his way around a little bit, you know. And he's been there before. Well, that settles it then. Please excuse me, a warm fire and a plate of hot food are calling, and my bones are not suited to being out.
Nossa, vou ter que fazer uma missão ainda, cara. Ainda além dos preparativos, ainda tem uma missão.
Sethri is in Skyrim as far as I know. But if your majesty needs anything else...
Sethri está em Skyrim, tudo aconteceu.
Aha, that's quite a story to tell. Please, may I suggest we find a nice warm corner inside the tap and tack?
Temos um tempinho bom aí ainda, dá pra continuar mais.
Now then, Pilvi Hinesh. Yes. She was an alien princess when the Wild Elves ruled Cyrodil many millennia ago. Originally, the aliens worshipped the Aedra, like most of the civilized world. Their main god was Auriel. But slowly, over time, the aliens forsook their old gods and began worshipping the Daedra. But Pilvi Hinesh remained loyal and devoted to Auriel, and took the last of the Aedra-worshipping aliens out of Cyrodil and settled in Hammerfell. They built a city for themselves, away from the madness of the king, who was madly in love with Pilvi. He promised her everything to come back, even that he would forsake the Daedra if only she would love him. Pilvi spurned the king, and his retribution was cruel and absolute.
O que aconteceu?
The king tried one last time to win Pilvi's heart. He arrived at Nyasel and promised her anything she wanted in return for her love. He begged and threw himself at her feet. Again she spurned the king, and in his rage he called upon the powers of the Dark Lord Molag Bal. The city the princess had built she named Nyasel, the Hall of Life, and it is said Auriel blessed the very ground Pilvi walked upon. In 2 nights he buried the city deep under the earth. The ground shook and quaked, and it is said tremors could be felt as far away as Morrowind. Nyasel, the Hall of Life, was buried, forever gone from this world, and as a last deranged act of madness, the king built another city on top of the ground where once Pilvi's city stood. He called the new city Nagasel, Hall of Death. The very same. Why the interest in Pilvi, Hinesh? Aha! The legendary white gold, diamond, and ruby encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi Hinesh.
Raro.
Why
É o
would
anel
you
da
want to
princesa que ele
take
tá
on such a
contando.
perilous task?
Assim, vai
Many
tá
have
fazendo só pegar
tried,
esse anel,
and
cara.
all have failed. Well, at least you get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I fear it's time to be getting back to the keep. Farewell, Majesty. Until next time.
Voltar para Nagasel. Nagasel seria mapa mundi. Aqui, ó. Nagasel. Aqui seria o lugar onde lá eu pegaria o anel. Tem um caminho tanto, eu vou fazer a cavalo. E é isso. É isso aí, pessoal. Acho que é, né, bagulho é isso aí, tá? Tem que... Vou salvar aqui, porque é grande, né? Vou aproveitar aqui. O que tem à venda aqui?
Yes. What is it? If you want to taste some fine ales, you've come to the right place.
Rapaz. Pegar um bife. Peixe. Limiade. Ó, ele tem. Aumenta 60, cara. Até isso ele tem pra vender. Aqui. Pega um sushi, cara. Pega sushi. Comprei sushi.
My pleasure.
E agora comer um sushizinho. Um salmão. Comer também aí um pedaço de carne bem grande. Essa sopa aqui. Isso faz muita coisa. Ai, ai.
Can I help you?
Ó. Então, pessoal, é isso aí. Valeu, até a próxima aí, até o próximo vídeo, beleza? Tem bastante agora a fazer uma missão, basicamente, aí, né? Provavelmente vai ser grande. E é isso. Não deixe de se inscrever no canal, deixa o seu like aí pra estar fortalecendo, belezura? E é isso aí. Até o próximo vídeo aí.
What is it?